I don't even know to say. Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. Hmm. I think I'm live, but nobody's here, so thank you. Why? I think I lost everybody. I think I lost everybody. We'll have to see how this goes. Oh, yay, I'm back. I am back. So, because this is the only one I'm going to keep online, gonna check the audio and video for real.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. I'm Susie, and this is May 7th, 8th. Third stream, it's May 7th. The third time, hopefully, is a charm. I see we have people here. Yay! I'm so glad you found me. I'm so sorry, guys. Craig's back. Sandy, Red Laser, Mike. Yo, sit still, okay? I'm not touching any buttons. Alishan says he's back. Nathan. Oh, this is good. Just sit still. Now you have to stream to 8:25, right? Oh my goodness. That was crazy. I would have skipped the intro, but I'm going to delete the other ones. Third time's a charm. Good. I like that. And the reason you do my intro, it gives me time to check in the back end to make sure the audio, video is working. Skate shorts. Oh my God, that's cringeworthy. But I did do a short on my axolotl eggs, and I'm very excited that we have eggs. Larry D, your tanks are looking good, man. So I put the male in yesterday. Came down to see how he was doing, feeding him twice as much as I normally would, just to make sure everything's going good. Can't get rid of it that easy. Good, because you guys make my Sunday night, let me tell you. And there's eggs, man. I got eggs. So what? Hey, Melvin. Hey, CP. Love the puppy. Don't delete anything yet. Okay, I'm not touching anything while I'm on. Hiya, beautiful people. Let's get tanked. What? So it's wild. It's got the green eyes. Ooh, I love that. And albino. So I think in about 2 or 3 days, I'm going to remove the parents and leave all the eggs in the 33 long. And that's where they're going to be. And as they start hatching, I'll take out the decorations so that I can actually raise these up right. I'm pretty excited about these babies. I did so much work today. CQ just finished number 16 setup. Awesome. John's asking if the dogs ate. I guess John's home. Yes, they did. He went out on a motorcycle run. Fun. It's that time of year. Let's talk nano tanks. Well, first of all, did you notice there's different scenery behind me? So normally, I'm going to go super slow, guys. This is what's behind me. But I'm sitting facing my 180, and I've got my Pleco, my blue Pleco. Still got my Angels, the Vieja, 75 in the background, and I did this because this desk is filling up with nano tanks. I didn't have any place to put them, and I needed to get them off the shelf. So I've been working really hard at getting all these nano tanks off the shelf. And then it dawned on me, like, what exactly is a nano tank? Because I think one of these tanks is like a 16-gallon. Is that considered a nano? I'm going to turn that volume off. Who let the dogs out? 0 for 3. That's funny. That is funny. So, I got to keep checking over on YouTube, see am I still on. Am I on? Am I on? I think so. Okay. We're good. We're good. You guys can hear me, right? I'm not just talking to the wind. Hey, Saints hand, purple, blue, peace. Woo! That's a lot. That's a lot going on. Boots cats, boots cats, boots cats. Okay. We're going to take a look at these nano tanks. Well, first, I still have my shrimp tank right here. This is the only one of the only ones set up. And the only thing I added from the other nano tanks as I gathered everything up were Amano shrimp. I have 4 Amano shrimp that are probably 3 years old that I moved to this tank. So far, they seem to be doing very good. You see them over there, like this guy here? He's big, and I did hear that they don't do, they're okay being in with Neocaridina. The Bucks County Aquarium Society just had a guy speaking on loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So then I have, just I guess this is a 5-gallon tank. I'm going to say this is 1 gallon, 1.5 gallon. I got this at the Aquatic Experience. No, I got this one at the Aquatic Experience. It's a little bigger. That's probably 5 gallons. I got this cutie pie. Then back here I have my CPDs. And over there I have my crab, the micro crabs. And then up top there, do you see all those? These are all my terrariums. I started bringing them all over here, and that's my physically challenged leopard gecko that needs extra special care because he doesn't have any feet or hands. The store gave him to me and asked if I could take care of him. So I'm going to care for him for the rest of my life, for the rest of his life. But he kind of needs special care. He had a metabolic bone disorder in the beginning. I guess he didn't have enough UVB or enough calcium. I'm not sure what exactly caused his, but his hands and feet have all shriveled up and he can't really use them. The micro crabs, yes, I have 3 micro crabs in there, and they're funny because they look like they're fighting, but they're I don't think they're fighting. They just don't always. Craig says it's 9:30 a.m. and I don't want to leave my bed. That's how I was this morning. That's how I was this morning. Aqua Garden Zen. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I can't wait. I really needed this coffee. But I did get all my nano tanks moved. Then I started working on the wall of 40 breeders. It's like that joke. A funny thing happened on the way to tear down my wall of 40 breeders. The first thing I did was the bottom ones that I don't really use. There's one that's got like some Burchardies in them, but I started draining them all down, cleaning out those tanks, and I got to this second one or third one, where I thought to myself, not a really good idea to have a 40-gallon on top and empty on the bottom. I thought it might be a little top heavy. So I filled all the bottoms, went up with cold water. They all have, because I have the linear piston air pump out there, they all have a sponge filter in them. 2 or 3 sponge filters actually. And just set them up as bare tanks to keep the stability in the shelves. Then I drained down the red and blue Columbia Tetra tank. I moved those over to the 55-gallon. Moved the parrotfish, drained that down. That one had to be drained and cleaned out probably 4 times. And then I put 3 hang in the back filters on temporarily just to get it cleaned out because it was so dirt, and I didn't want to take the substrate out, but I wanted to clear it out a little bit. And now the tanks are looking great. And I left the goldfish on the end one, my black moor. And I'm like, I don't want to tear it down. Because my idea was to tear down 2 sets of them so I could set up all my nano tanks. And I'm like, I don't want to tear them down. I like that wall of 10 40-gallon breeders. So I got to figure something out because I don't really use the bottom and I really need the storage space, but I'm afraid it might be too top heavy. I don't know if you guys saw my the actual shelving units. It's the real cheap, under $100 stuff you get from Home Depot, and the 40-gallon breeders like fit like a glove. The little wire, and the tank actually sits on the lip of the metal shelving and not necessarily on the press board. So in order for me to make it the way I want, I would have to keep the bottom shelf there. I want to put storage. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make my own shelving. So I think if I make my own fish tank stands, then I'll be better, because then I can move them around. Then I can make them exactly the way I want them. So until then, I am keeping that 40-gallon wall. I am keeping it. And I've made some very unusual combinations and tanks, especially this 55-gallon, which seemed to be the dumping ground of, where am I going to put this fish? Because they were all oddball. And I had some green-eyed rasbors up there. They were so tiny that they went in my 16 wide screen, very narrow tank, but 16 gallons, and that's got a lot of little nano fish in there. But yeah, I was in here for, I got up about 4:30 this morning and I worked until almost noon, just moving things around. Hey 3G, the old owners underfeed it and gave no calcium. Oh. Started pulling my fish room down last night, took all my pictures of the walls, etc. Yeah. From the fish factory. Yes, remember? Oh. You talking about the 16 widescreen? I think that was Hidden Reef 4 years ago, had like a big event. I missed a big event. There was a pond day over at the Hidden Reef, local fish store, and they were having giveaways and free stuff and fun things, and I missed the whole thing. I mean, the first Saturday of every month I have my miniatures, but I left early and I still was too late. And then I ran over to my other local fish store, and they were closing, so it had to have been 6 o'clock. I guess I missed the whole day. I was a little bummed out about that. I was very bummed out about that, actually. But now that those tanks are cleaned up, these tanks are cleaned up, my terrariums are getting set up. I got a couple extra plants I can put in there to make them, because 3 or 4 of those were just sitting over in the corner. I have 4 different 2.5-gallon aquariums that are not set up. They're just empty over there. But I don't know what to do with them now. Now they're just taking up my whole desk. And then of course I thought, let me turn on this desk. Why do I need a desk in the fish room? And I thought, well, to go live. Hello. Right? I use it to go live. And I don't use my phone, so I got my computer, the microphone. There's wires everywhere. Oh my gosh. You want to see how messy these wires are? Look at that. Just a big mess. Big mess, I say. Don't forget that like button, people. Thank you. I think I lost a lot of people because That's all right. I get it. I get it. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't find it on here anymore. That's all right. I did. But would you consider all these Nano, the 16 gallon, 12 gallon, 7 gallon Nano? I just thought anything under a 20 gallon would be a Nano tank. Saints Dust. I love having my desk in the fish room. I do too, kind of, because when I'm editing and down here doing work, I'm surrounded by my happy place. But with all these Nano tanks, and they're all fancy tanks, like they're rimless, and they all have a story behind them how I got them. So I don't want to just trash them, and they're too used and worn and missing things to give away. I think if you got to give something away, like it's got to be like nice, right? Maybe. Can you guys see that? I'm going to hold you up so you can look at my 75 gallon. I did a lot of work on that. This is that one. 75 gallon was covered in dirt. It was covered in dirt and dust. And I had an extra hang on the back filter on that. So I had 2 hang on the back filters and the power head, blowing the dirt and dust around, but not really blowing the sand around. And it cleaned up really nice. And that's got the blue back and the steam blue black background. I need a desk in my fish room. Yeah, it's very handy. As long as you don't clutter it up like I do. And then as I was working in my big fish room, I've unplugged 14 heaters. 14 heaters I've unplugged and restructured how things are plugged in. I'm trying to get my electric bill down. And right now the tanks are about 73 degrees. So I don't have anything that needs a little bit more. I'm not sure if, I'm trying to see if John can help me bring the temperature up here in the basement a couple degrees. I don't know if he can. Oh, you found, yay! I'm so happy you found me again. Nano tank is whatever you want it to, aka my 125 is being used as a nano tank. You mean you're using it to hold your nano fish? I like that idea. We were waiting for you, Patrick. Yep. But yeah, these small tanks, I used to love them. Each one was individually aquascaped. The problem is, I can't seem to ever get these small nano tanks balanced. This shrimp tank is the only one that's seems balanced, and I think it's because I didn't clean it out when I put the shrimp in. I really need to get my electric bill down. Yeah, join the club. Yikes. But the bigger ones seem to be very well balanced when I turn the lights off. But these nano tanks, I have a very hard time keeping them nice. So I have 2 40-gallon breeders that have a deep bed that I've got 6 and 3, 9 tissue cultures that I am going to be planting. Look at any of Graphic Supply. What's up? What's up, man? I heard you weren't feeling well. I don't know if this is Kyle or Amy. I heard you weren't feeling well. Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better? I started doing a commercial today as I was tearing down my nano tanks and taking off some of the Fish Fam stickers that I put on a tank, and I was scraping it off, and I thought to myself, there's got to be something better than stickers. And it was like, aha, Klingon. I am coming out with Klingon logos. So you can put them on your tank, you can take it off, you can put it on your dry erase board, take it off. I am so excited about the Klingons. I'm also going to be making some that, you know, that has the date and stuff, so I can say when I did the water change, when this, when that, or if there's fry in there, I can track the fry. And I really like the idea of the Klingon. It's got like a nice white background so you can really see the logo. And I think that's going to work a lot better than stickers. So I'm hoping to get some done and made and sent out to people. And so if you're interested, let me know. And then I'm going to bring some to the Keystone Clash. I'll definitely have them up and done by then. So what do you guys think about Klingons? It'd be better when I show you. Just keep that in mind, that after scraping off several stickers, that I decided, hey Bunny, lurking while I eat, please forgive me. Big hello to everyone. What are you eating today? Susie, how cool. They will be great. That's what I'm thinking, Sketty. I'm really thinking that this is the best hobby for Klingons. Like, aside from Star Trek, you know. Because I can use them to track this, and I can sell them, and then I can make other people's, I can do the coffee mugs, I can make stickers. So if somebody else wants, you know, like 50 Klingons, and then they can send them out, and they're going to look just like stickers, except for they're going to be Klingons. And I think Klingons with just a little bit of water, like dip your finger in, a little bit of water, work amazing. And they all go on the outside of the tank. I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to show everybody. Work was okay. Work was okay. What? I did, what? Booyah. Oh, there's Annie of Graphics, YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for posting that. I get like all this vinyl. I don't know if you can see on the bottom of the tanks that I have going across. And that's the other thing I'm going to use. The, spit it out, Klingon. There's all this deep bed that I have that I really don't want to look at. I can make it look like grass and cover it up where I can have a solid black going over, so I won't see that deep bed. Because when you have a deep bed, it goes much deeper than the black bottom. And I don't always like to see that. So I'm pretty excited. Oh my gosh, my neighbor brought me morels. Just finished eating. Oh, way too many. Awesome. I don't know what a morel is. Like an eel? Morels. Did you hear that? Oh, and I'm going to pick you up again. Look over at the pond. I put a new heat lamp up super close. Look at those turtles. Oh, they just look like white. If you could see those turtles, they pile up on top of each other now. I'm going to add another basking area for it because, whoo, they love that light. They love that light. What the Klingons? Oh, you mean Klingons. Live long and prosper. No, that's Vulcan. What is Klingon? It's a good day to die. I don't even know if I got it right. Oh, mushroom. Morels are mushrooms. Oh, that's cool. I like mushrooms. I went to a picnic once. His name is Vince Pepinelli. He was my boss. I worked there for like 15, 20 years. And he had picnics, and he made on the grill these huge mushrooms. I think they were portobello mushrooms. And he stuffed them with cheese and put like a little bit of oil on top of them and grilled them up. And the cheese was melting all over, and oh my gosh, it was so good. All this Klingon talk, I'm calling Captain Kirk. I would do my Captain Kirk impersonation, but it's really not good. Sorry I missed any hellos. Playing in the tanks as usual. I'm perfectly content sitting in front and playing in the tanks all day, every day. This is the best hobby ever. Isn't it, Nathan? It absolutely is. It absolutely is. And I got two Oscars over there that are looking at me funny. When I was moving the terrariums around, my Oscar just lied on the bottom of his tank. I guess he thought I was going to do a water change on his tank. I was like, simmer down there, big buddy. I'm not going to do a water change today. He was all ready to pout like I was going to mess up with his, and I didn't touch his tank. Now he's back up swimming again. He's a funny guy, man. Whose birthday? Patty, can people hear Floozy? I can't hear her every week. This audio blows. Oh no, is it me? Is it me? Is it me you're looking for? I'm sorry. That was probably too loud. Probably didn't want to hear that. Can you hear me now, Patty? Because I can do this and talk like this all night long. Sounds like you need a hearing aid, Patty. Oh, Snapple. Yes, portobellos are delicious. I can only find the small ones these days. I don't think... Oh, wait, my speakers were down. You're so funny, Patty. Hello, only Oscars. How are you? So this is going to be fun. I'm really excited about the Klingons. I really am. Because I can take a plain mug and put a Klingon on and just like act like it's somebody's specific, you know. I've been doing water changes all day, plus I tidied the fish room. I have not tidied the fish room. Everything from the knees down is trashed. Who just did that? Oh, Larry. He's showing you all his tanks. It looks great. And then he went to the floor area, which is what my fish room looks like exactly when I'm fixing and building. And I just got things all over because you're going to want rocks, you're going to want wood, you're going to want this, you're going to want that. And I got to clean it all up. I've noticed some people just come into the stream causing trouble. Don't do that, Q. You made me think. Oh. So I did this. I didn't publish it. ASMR. Did I say that right? On my shell dwellers, and I did the whole thing. Like I sat in silence, talked very ASMR-ish. I had seashells doing the. I had sand falling into sand right next to the microphone. I did this whole thing, and then I thought to myself, like, I can't listen to a whole video of ASMR. Why am I creating one? I think I saw that they were popular. I'm like, this would be fun. How can I do that for fish? So I had it all set up, everything, and I'm like, no, I can't do it. So I chickened out at the last minute and didn't publish it. Happy early birthday. I wrote you on my calendar. I lost you. I got you for next year. Nice. I want June to talk low and close to the microphone. Some only Oscars ASMR. Isn't that'd be fun. Hey, happy belated, Nona. Was it your birthday yesterday? Well, happy birthday 1 day late. I love all these birthdays. It's a Kling On. It's a sticker that you can put on and off your tank. So not only am I going to make the logos, I'm going to make my logos, and anybody else, I'm going to sell them on my website, logos that they want. I'm also going to make these little charts up here so I can track, like when I did the water change, or when I did this, or if there was fry in there, when they ate last. Because a lot of times when you have fry, you got to feed them like 2 or 3 times a day, sometimes 4 or 5. My fish room is in my bedroom, so it's always messy. Well, the bed's never made, so I say it's messy. But anytime aquarium related, perfectly organized. Yeah, my fish room started off in my bedroom. It's, just the 3 tanks and the 4. And then the 4 tanks, and then I moved a shelf of reptiles in. And then I added another tank, and then sooner I had to move my bed out. I did not want to move any of the aquariums, so very carefully I removed the bed, and that became my fish room for a while, and along with some throughout the house. And now I think I'd say 80% of my fish tanks are down here. And I keep thinking it's like 100%, but in all reality, I have 4 in the kitchen, I have 3 in the living room, the salt water, the Fahaka, and my 120. I also have my, 20-gallon globe and the nano salt tank upstairs. So that's quite a lot of fish water upstairs for me thinking that I got all my fish tanks down here, because I don't. Susie for the last 2 mugs. Susie for the last 2 mugs. What? Patty, what? Y'all get ready. It'll be June 13th. What is June 13th? What am I missing? I'm going on vacation, guys. Wait till you hear this. Okay. Me, I'm just being a smartass. You know, I homeschool my granddaughter. And she called me very excited, saying that, guess what, Grammy, guess what? I'm going to Disney. I'm going to Disney. As soon as school's over, I'm like, oh my gosh, put your mother on the phone. So she puts her on the phone. And I said, I'm pretty sure you're going to need a babysitter for that trip. Well, guess what? They're paying for my flight. They, instead of getting a hotel, we're getting a B&B. And it's like one of them all-inclusive places that have a swimming pool. And I don't want Disney, so I could care less about Disney. You don't even want to know my opinions on Disney. But I'm going. It's going to be a babysitting vacation. Does that sound like work to anybody? Nope. Babysitting my granddaughter. I'm not babysitting like 3 kids or something. Just my granddaughter. I'm very excited. I can't believe she said, oh yeah, let's do that. And I'm like, what? So I think it's going to be June 3rd, 4th, 5th in Orlando. I have to check. There was this fish store. That's, wow, it's been probably 6-7 years since I've been down in Florida. And it was called Fishaholics. And this woman started her fish store. I think I've made a video about it. And it was like my dream come true. Like if that could have been me, like that. She just wanted a fish store, so she didn't rent the place. I think her husband bought the place. So I hope they're still there. Yeah, it's going to be so nice. Only Oscars gifted 5 aquatics and exotic memberships. Oh, thank you. Speaking of memberships, I did do a members only stream. I'm trying to do more and more of them for the behind the scenes stuff, especially early morning. So sometimes I'm in my pajamas. Don't mind that part. But I don't think Linda Worth was gifted a membership. Awesome. Check out the membership playlist. They're very, they're getting better. But I like to go into my, that sounds awesome. I know, I'm so excited. I'm going on vacation that fall. The only thing is I won't have my John Bagger with me. No John Bagger. So I go next week. The P's go to the next week, and Susie goes in June. Yeah, Chris Aquazone. I am beyond excited. So the only thing I'm worried about now is because my axolotl eggs might hatch. And I can't start making baby brine shrimp. Wow, I'm sorry you weren't gifted. Aww. Sarah Skate Macaw. Macaw? Wait, what? Enjoy your vacation, Susie Q. I will. But I'm probably still going to go live because I just think that will be a blast. You know, down in Florida. I'll have to learn how to use my phone. So I'm just going to have to learn how to use my phone. People use their phone all the time. Oh, and when I went to the miniature meeting, my other daughter, my youngest daughter, is in the miniature club with me, she bought me a Mother's Day breakfast. She bought all the ladies Mother's Day breakfast because we only meet once a month. I thought that was so sweet. So sweet. I have to be pushed in a wheelchair at Disney. That's good. Then you get front of the line everything. Front of the line. I'm not a fan of Disney. I'm very leery about Disney. And if it wasn't my granddaughter looking so forward to it, I try to find other things for her to do with me instead, but I know that's not going to happen. My old butt can't walk that much. I am hoping, because so far, I don't want to jinx it. I've lost 20 pounds eating the protein and vegetables. And this vacation is in 3 weeks, so maybe I can make it 25 before I go, maybe 30 if I really try. And then I'm going to look at the vacation, not like a chance to splurge, but more like, did you ever hear of a fat farm? You know, where you just do a lot of exercises and eat healthy? That's what I want to do. MGM is better. Agreed. Yeah, not a fan of Disney. Not in the least. And it frightens me that she's going to go. But I gotta let it go because she's not my child. She's my granddaughter. But I'll be very happy that we'll be able to spend a lot of time together in the evenings when, you know, she might get exhausted though at first, but there's also going to be a pool there, and it's just Florida. I'm packing my skates. I'll probably pack her skates. We could roller skate, because if you're in Florida, you can roller skate on the sidewalk, right? Like, I'm sure we can find places to roller skate. It will be good. It will be good. Oh my gosh, it's time for Tennessee Fish Mafia already. You know why it's so fast? Because the first 15 minutes, the first 3 live streams were all messed up. Did I say hi to Vibes? Hi, Vibes. Ugh, I did. I messed up. And I apologize for that, but this is how it goes, man. This is how it goes. So I'm pretty excited. All-inclusive paid vacation to Florida. So gonna be fun. So gonna be worth it. I just gotta figure out with the axolotl eggs or babies. Maybe I can get somebody to come in and take care of the axolotl babies if they're hatched by then. What are they, 4 weeks away? 3 weeks away? I would have liked to go 20 years ago, but now I'm over all that excess of dollars that required for those kind of, right. Yeah, there's no dollars involved. I'm not going there. I'm going to fish stores. Hopefully they're going to rent a car so I can get around. If not, I will go as far as my skates will take me. So I think the link is in there for the Tennessee Fish Mafia. Thank you very much. Aqua Garden Zen. I'm excited. Aquashella. Is Aquashella in Florida that week? Oh, please tell me. Tell me. I'm sure it's not. I would love that. Yeah, it's a month away. I can lose another 10 pounds. Well, 10 after. Good. That's because he's usually waiting for me, but he never blames me. He always blames somebody else. Anyway, I appreciate you guys' patience. I'm not going to play my intro again because I played it like 5 times tonight already. Thank you, June, for the gifted membership. And guys, check out my members only playlist. See it there, and it's going to get better. I'm just going to have to learn how to take this computer into the reptile room because that's where I do most of my morning stuff. Then I'm going to be going outside and taking care of the duck, the rabbit. I want to do all those kind of behind the scenes stuff and all the pond stuff and all the maple seeds. Oh, so much fun. So thank you everybody for coming out and sharing this Sunday night with me. I really appreciate it. You guys always make my day. And I will see you over at Tennessee Fish Mafia.